Hey YouTube, Long Voice Post 1975, somewhat of a serious talkie, not too serious, inspired by nothing other than my travels on Tinterwebs. It's based on an observation I've long since had, which I've had since before I started posting videos, but since doing videos, and having a channel, I have a different sort of appreciation for some of the aspects that exist within what I want to talk about. But that's what level of interaction do you expect? If you expect any from the channels you watch. Now, as I said, it's based on observation, but it's based on the fact that it seems to me and I'm talking about like the big channels, like 50, 60, 70, 1,000 subs, people like Happy Console Gamer and stuff like that. It seems to me when certain channels get to a certain size, then at some point there's just an automatic backlash against them, where people say they're no longer who they were, they've lost touch with, their original subs, or the people who put them where they are, and it just this automatic negative response. And so it got me thinking, because I may have a channel, but my main use of YouTube is to watch other channels that I love to watch, that I'm sub to, that I support, that I leave comments on, that I PM and stuff like that, I do video responses to. But as someone who watches a channel that you appreciate and enjoy, do you expect a certain level of interaction from that individual? Now, obviously, this is why I always find it funny with big channels, that logistics simply dictate or determine that an individual only has so many hours in the day to do everything in their life. That includes their social life, that includes work, paying bills, responsibilities, and then this hobby that they do. They've got this small window to take care of this, which is answer, messages, leave comments, But do you think, but when you watch a channel, do you expect a certain level of, interaction between you and that person, from them to show support for you, supporting them? Is it important that you get it? Does it piss you off when you don't get it? Or do you simply look at it and just go, well, the person took the time out of the day to make a video that I enjoyed, brilliant. And I have feelings on this much like anyone else. Well, I mean, to me, I just look at videos and just go, brilliant. And my sort of selfish little kick is, oh, please just make another one and put it up tomorrow, because I love that so much and I want to see something else. Because you become invested in the individual, the personality of the individual, which I guess makes this kind of why I'm asking why what do you expect interaction wise from the people you watch. And by that I mean you just watch it, and as I said, you don't know what goes on behind that screen. There could be a whole myriad of things in their life, but you don't get to see that. You form your relationship with someone on a computer screen, so that's, I guess, why some people expect certain things. But yeah, what is it you want? I mean, I'll be honest, I try and answer as many comments as I can. It used to be 100%, now it's sort of 80, 90, mainly because it takes so much time, and it's not like I don't enjoy answering comments, but if I get sort of 50 to 60 comments, it takes me a good 2.5 hours to answer them. So some inevitably fall through the cracks, not deliberately, but you've missed them, or some kind of, you think, well, I've answered that question before, I won't answer it again. And sometimes this creates animosity and people get pissed off with it. I try to respond to as many PMs as I can, but I'm at least 3 weeks behind in my my personal sort of inbox. And again, that kind of makes people sort of go, like, oh, hang on a minute, I sent you this ages ago, and well, why haven't I had a response? So I thought it would be an interesting question, what exactly is the level you expect from someone that you invest your free time into, that you don't have to. And I mean, my personal thought on it is I enjoy videos. If I get a response, bonus. If they approve my video response, epic. If I get a PM from them, great. But I'm not expectant of anything, and that's what makes it, to me, wonderful when it happens. And that's why I guess I love the community, because more often than not it does happen. But obviously with certain channels of certain sizes, it can't, because the logistics involved in responding to things. I mean, I've had like 1 or 2 subs from pretty big channels, and I've had some pretty big channels accept video responses from me, and I've had some comments left by pretty big channels, and I've just looked at it simply as this: oh, cool, nothing more, nothing less, because I never expected anything in the first place. Obviously it's a different ball game when it comes to smaller channels and small channels like me. But yeah, I've never stopped to think or ask, and I think it's an interesting question because, you know, ultimately whether I have a channel or not, I'm no different from you guys. I have wants or, you know, things I expect from the people I interact with. So I was just curious as to what are yours. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.